Before setting off on his march to India, Dionysus was summoned to Olympus, where the gods gathered in a grand meeting to debate the fate and trials that awaited the young god. Atop Mount Olympus, Zeus presided over the meeting, sitting on his gleaming throne, thunder resting beside his right hand. Hera watched with a cautious eye, while the other gods stood around, curious and uneasy at Dionysus's audacity in seeking distant lands to expand his power. Zeus raised his voice and said,
"Dionysus, my son, you who were born twice and twice tested, are now about to embark on a journey that will not only test your strength, but also your cleverness and your spirit. India is a far-flung land of proud kings and fierce warriors, a land that has not yet known the joy of your rituals or the ecstasy you carry. Are you ready to face a people who do not fear foreign gods and who battle with the fury of their traditions?"
Wrapped in a leopard skin cloak, and with an ivy wreath on his head, Dionysus bowed before his father, his eyes sparkling with the resolve of someone who had faced dangers before. "Father, great Zeus, I am now ready to take my cult to distant lands and show that my strength is not confined to Greece. The peoples of India will know the power of the ecstasy and freedom that I offer, and their kings will bow down before me, not in terror of swords, but in awe of my revelation." Dionysus's reaction prompted the surrounding gods to murmur amongst themselves. Ever concerned with strategy and the rationale of battles, Athena approached and spoke frankly.
"Dionysus, your mission is ambitious, but your weapons are different from ours. You carry ecstasy and joy, but India is a land of stern warriors who see their glory in battle. Never underestimate the strength of Dionysus, the Indian king, nor the endurance of his soldiers."
Ares, the god of war, stood next to Athena and unleashed a raspy laugh, echoing throughout Olympus.
"Let Dionysus go, Athena. Let him prove his valor in fields of blood."
His words brought a dark smile to Hera's face, as she saw the possibility of Dionysus suffering a tragic end. The goddess of the home and the sacred fire, Hestia, intervened with a more placating tone.
"Dionysus is not merely seeking war, but transformation. This is how he can find a way to touch the hearts of the Indians. But, dear young god, remember that the journey will also require sacrifices and losses. Are you prepared to pay that price?"
Zeus observed the exchange of words between the gods, pondering each one, until he finally declared,
"My son, you will have our eyes upon you, but your success or failure will be determined by your own strength. Go, my child, and take with you the essence of the gods, but be aware that the path to full divinity is one paved with trials that none of us can foresee."
With Zeus's blessing and the gods' vigilance, Dionysus left Olympus, descending into the human world with the conviction that his journey to India would be a watershed, a test of both his endurance and ability to transform and be transformed. So, while the gods watched from the heavens, the young god, with his army of wild and loyal followers, he prepared to meet the fate that awaited him in the mysterious and faraway lands.